All that doesn't make no nice. All that
Hi, this is Mahesh Ravi, and in this video, I just want to talk about a very cool new tool for designers, for creatives, for pretty much anybody who is interested in having a multimedia assistant. So I have the open beta version of ALISA, which is a multimedia assistant. So I'm actually in this screen right now. It's an open beta version right now that I'm having. And I'm going to just walk you through what it is capable of, and then you can actually understand the power of this. There is a lot of potential to this tool. So let me just show you something very, very basic with it, right? So we have this prompt window here, and here is where you can actually enter a prompt. So let's start with an image, right? So I'm going to say that create a character, furry green little monster carrying a camera. So this is what I want. And if you go to models, you can see that currently it's in flash mode, and ALISA will select the models for you. If you want to go to custom, then you have different models that you can choose. There is text to image. There are different models which are available here. There is image to image, there is a set of models, and for image to video, there are a lot of models available, and you can choose whatever you want. But let's go with auto and let ALISA choose what is best for me. And once you have done that, I just click on this, and it takes you to a project page. So everything that you are going to do for this is going to be, for this particular project, is going to be here. And now you can see that it's reasoning and creating a character for you. And you can see on the left side, it is showing the reasoning and the prompts that you are giving them. It's more like a conversation. And on the right side, you can see the results which are generated, the outcomes from ALISA. You can actually see that on the right side. Right, our generations are done, and we have some really cute characters here. It is pretty nice. You can see that in your conversation, and you can also see that in the results. So it's going to tell you if you want to take this and you want to continue with one particular character here, you can just click on the add to chat button right here, and it's added to the context of the chat. So what I'm going to say is make the character smaller so that there is a lot of negative space in the image. Keep the background related a gradient. Do not remove the character shadow. So I'm going to tell you the reasoning. And you can see that there is a new section that it created so that it can actually generate the new content based on whatever new prompt is. All right, now we have three variations of the same monster that we actually selected from the previous task and added more negative space. So we actually mentioned our intention. So we wanted to make the character smaller because we wanted more negative space around it, and it created that, the exact thing that I wanted. It was able to create it, and it gave us three versions of it. So I'm going to just go ahead with this, right? So I'm just going to add this to the chat again. So now this is going to drive the rest of the generations. So I'm going to say that I want to make this into a poster. I'm going to give them instructions like add text. And I just say that I want to make this into a poster and add these text, and I put that in quotes. Let's see how this is going to be processed. So here are the results of it. Now, I haven't given them any sort of design instructions. I just gave them that these are the texts that I need. But if you look at it, there are different combinations. There are different pairing of typefaces that it can happen. There are some designs which uses shape. There are some designs which uses just typography. But you can see even the hierarchy of the content. I haven't mentioned it, but it decided the right hierarchy. Photo walk is the most important point, then the date, and then who is conducting that workshop. So we have different pairing here, right? We have serif paired with sans serif. We have it really, really interesting stuff. So let's choose something and then let's go ahead from there. So I'm going to just select this one. I like it because it adds a little bit of a border and it's sort of like interesting. So let's add that to the conversation. Now, at any point, if you want to see this, you can open this up and you can see the prompt, what engine was used, how many versions did it create, what is the aspect ratio of it. If you want to edit this image, you can do that as well. So that is also possible with every single creation. You can, rather than adding it to the chat and continuing the conversation, you can just open it up and you can modify that later. So I'm just going to add it to the conversation. I have it right here, and I'm going to say that. And what I want to do now is I want it to be converted. This particular poster needs to be converted into a set of mockups. So make some mockups of this poster. One on a t-shirt. One on the wall. Because for designers, presenting the work, right, when we are working with a client and when you've made a design, presentation is really important for, and also for prototyping, testing and all that stuff. Presentations are really important. So I wanted it to see how it processes mockups. And we can see it's working on these mockups right now. So we can see the poster on a t-shirt. We saw it on a wall. And there is the poster on a billboard. So without any sort of, for touching a tool, look at how it's done and how it adapted the aspect ratio to fit into those kind of mockups. This is really, really amazing. Now, another thing that we would try is, at this point, I want to make this into a video. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this up. I'm going to say that I want to convert this into a video. And let me say camera zooms out, people walk by. So you can see the model is Kling. You can choose any other models which are listed right here, but I'm just going to go with Kling. It's a pretty good model, and I'll be clicking accelerate. So we have a video right now. So the camera zooms out of the wall and you can see people walking on the background, which is pretty decent, right? So this is the potential of the tool. I just want to show you what it can actually do, taking from text prompts and at the end what it's able to create without too much of your tool intervention, right? You're just prompting them, you're having conversations, and it assists you. And what I have tried here is I gave it inputs based on my knowledge on design. So if somebody who doesn't know design also, they can just give verbal prompts to it and will still be able to make a really good product. So it is like having your own multimedia content creator. So an amazing tool. Check out the open beta version and you will enjoy it.